Hello, my name's Lynn Stone. I'm a London-based children's book illustrator, and today I'm going to give you some tips on how to draw. Okay, I'm going to show you how to draw clouds. And for this you just need a pencil and a rubber. And first of all, I would try to get some references of clouds, the shapes of clouds to work from. And maybe pick one that you particularly like. And then draw a very, very faint outline on your paper of that cloud shape. Next, you need to start shading inside of your outline, just along the top, not right up against the edge of where you've just drawn. You want to come in slightly, and you'll see why I'm telling you to do this a little later. It'll all make sense. And you want to try and use, it's a bit difficult with the sort of pencil I'm using, which is a propeller pencil. But if you're using a traditional pencil, it's very important that you use the edge of the pencil and not the tip of the pencil. Now at the moment it's still looking quite flat, so you need to then go over what you've done in places and add a bit more detailing and a bit more density to your shading. But don't make it uniform, break it up a bit. Because if you look up at a cloud, it is darker in patches, obviously where the raindrops are collecting. So you need to create that effect in your cloud. So if you like, the shading is layered. You're actually doing it in layers to create the right effect. Okay, it's beginning to look like a cloud, hopefully it is. And I might add a little touch more shading to the top as well in places, not all over. Again, you don't want it too uniform. Now at the moment it's very, very hard to see that cloud on this piece of paper. So what you need to do now is, if you like, add the sky. And I'm going to do this very crudely, just for speed. We're going to, now this time you do colour up to that edge that you created originally, if you remember. Right up to that edge. And you know the saying, every cloud has a silver lining. Well, what you're actually creating by doing that is the silver lining of a cloud. It's a very effective and simple way of getting that effect. You can do the same thing in paint as well, and in coloured pencil, and in pastels. You just use the same principle. Your original pencil line, which you drew to create the cloud, needs to be very, very pale, because obviously the idea is that when you add the sky, it simply disappears. So you end up with your cloud with its silver lining. Okay, so that's very crudely done, but it just shows you that edge. And that's really the basics of how to draw a cloud.